Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Rhiannon Egan, now 27, was subjected to vile assaults by predator, Philip Hamer, 34, after being targeted on social media at the age of just 14. Hollyoaks Extra Hamer preyed on 7 victims including Rhiannon in a 13-year reign of terror after grooming them on social media. The former hockey player has now been jailed for 28 years after he was convicted of 41 sex offenses. Police first received a complaint in 2011 but widened the probe in 2023 when other claims came to light. Rhiannon bravely recalled how she met Hamer in 2012, when she was just 14. He messaged her out of the blue, over Facebook, telling her she was beautiful. Rhiannon told Mail Online, "He would constantly tell me I was beautiful and flatter me. He made me feel special." The pair eventually started meeting up and vile Hamer forced Rhiannon to perform sex acts on him while drunk. She would go on to see Hamer several times a week but was forced to keep their relationship a secret from her mum. After a few months, he started taking Rhiannon to his house where he lived with his mum and stepdad. She said, "He'd sneak me upstairs to his bedroom where we'd have rough sex. Many times he'd tie my feet and hands together tightly with cable ties, leaving red marks. I'd tell him it hurt but he didn't care. It was awful." But years later she could now see how it was clearly grooming and manipulation. Nearly a decade on, in 2023, Rhiannon found the courage to report him to the police. 9 months after providing her statement, she discovered more of Hamer's victims had come forward. Last month Hamer was jailed for 36 years, with a minimum of 28 years with an extended license of 8 years. Rhiannon added, "Reporting him felt like the biggest relief. And I've taken the power back now he's been put behind bars. I want to use my voice to encourage others who are being abused not to suffer in silence like I did. You can achieve justice and will be believed." Manchester Crown Court was told how Hamer met one victim while working on the set of Hollyoaks and forcibly kissed her. The ex-Manchester Phoenix star then attacked the woman's daughter. Police first received a complaint in 2011 but widened the probe in 2023 when other claims came to light. Hamer also contacted one girl when she was 14 on Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. A court heard he groomed her into thinking they were in a relationship and admitted having sex with her when she was under 16. The court heard he lost interest but raped her twice at his home when he got back in contact with her a few years later. Another girl was aged 11 when Hamer messaged her on messaging platform Snapchat posing as a friend. He later demanded she send naked images of herself and made her take part in explicit FaceTime calls in her school uniform. Jurors heard he raped her when she turned 13 after driving to a secluded spot after school to watch cartoons. Hamer, who also worked as an extra on Little Boy Blue and Last Tango in Halifax, raped 2 friends and threatened to crash his car if they didn't have sex with him on another occasion. Simon Riavel, prosecuting, said previously, "The pattern of Mr. Hamer's offending against most of his victims appears to have been to groom them so that they would feel obliged to forgive him for whatever he had done to them, and to trust him not to repeat his previous conduct." Whilst in reality his increasingly demanding sexual requests became the norm. He was able to do this, say the prosecution, via the skillful manipulation of impressionable children. Hamer admitted 20 offenses before his trial but was convicted of a further 21 charges. These included 8 counts of rape, 7 counts of sexual assault, 6 counts of causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity and 1 count of sexual activity with a child.